So I've glued together really quickly my test eye for Wally using my Cricut cutting machine, and this was actually 0.5 millimeter thick Sintra, which is sort of like styrene. This was just a quick test, a proof of concept, and it seemed to work really good. I really rushed this. This was just a quick test, so I glued everything together really poorly. But basically, you can see a lot of things are wrong with this. Like, this is way too low. That needs to be more up here. I created files for the Cricut, and a lot of those were based on the JAG blueprints, which I know aren't the best. I think having a 3D model of the head or the blueprints that Matt is working on will yield better results. But a couple things. This is very lightweight. It's very strong. You can see I have a back piece, the eye, and then I have a little rib inside. And everything's just super glued together. I miscalculated. This is supposed to come up to here, and I was a little short, so I added in a little piece very sloppily. But I looked and noticed it's because I didn't glue this all the way. There's some pieces that I didn't have tied up against the lip. So if I would have tightened that up, I would have got the extra length to make this go clean with the top one. Same thing here. This was just very rough. But I really like how this worked. It's extremely lightweight. I think I'm gonna do all of Wally like this. Once I take my time and create the right kind of files to cut out, I can basically create everything in a fraction of the time of 3D printing. The time this took to cut out and glue together was about 20 minutes total. It doesn't need hardly any finish work. I would basically use some spot putty, some glazing putty to get the joints nice and clean, give it a light sand, and then it's ready for paint. So a lot less cleanup than 3D printing, a lot lighter than 3D printing, and I think it's actually just as strong. I mean, this is very strong. I've dropped this on the floor several times. I don't get a dent on it. There's a lot of things that I would improve for the final version. Things like making this lip thicker, obviously fixing things like this where the eyebrow goes where it's supposed to. But again, once I have better files to work with and use my time a little better, I think I will be able to do things a lot cleaner and faster. But for now, I'm really happy with it. I wanted to put a little lip on the inner eye just for testing. And so, funny enough, so here's one of my cutout pieces. Funny enough, a little cup fits right in. So I used that for the lip. That worked out nice and lightweight. I don't know if that's going to be what I do for the final version, but it would be great if someone better than me could make cutting files for this. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and make it myself. I will share everything once I've tested it all out. If other people want to go this route too, I think it's a great, cost-effective, lightweight, quick way to go for Wally. And I plan on doing the body like this as well. The body should be easier because it's mostly straight cuts, not as many curved pieces. There are some, but not as many. So, hope you enjoy.